Hello Scorpio, we are going to have a look and see what is coming through for your reading for the 16th to the 30th of September. I hope you're all doing well. So yeah, we're going to have a look, and if you're not doing well, I hope you feel better. I do, so yeah, let's have a look. So 16th to the 30th for the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Just before we get started, I just wanted to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. And then also there's information for the private paid readings as well down below. They're done within 12 to 24 hours with me, so on the same day, and it's all linked down below as well, as I offer personal readings. And then the last thing is, on my website as well, there are intention manifesting items which thousands of people have seen results with. So there's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, hand embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, wallet, or your purse, intention pouches with different spices and herbs which you can keep around you. There's also sage and crystals. Everything is meditated with and saged, and really quite, spiritual, but also intentions for various areas of your life. So definitely do check those out as well. Like, everything is listed down below, including the review section. Like, everything is on my website. All right, so Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. The devil. Okay. I think some of you need to hear this pretty significantly. It's to do with how you're manifesting, Scorpio. I think that the thing here is that there are many things that you want, but there are also many ways in which you can't really detach away from it. Now, I talk about this a lot actually on my channel, and I think it's actually really important because this is what helps you with multiple areas of your life. So even though I'm going to give you some advice, let's say, we'll still talk about the second half of September as well. But here I see that many of you are manifesting, but you're really attached to the things that you want. And that's the thing, is that attachment, A, can cause suffering, and B, the law of attraction actually works when we are detached. So that's definitely something we're seeing, because Mercury is about, your manifestations. It's the things that you want. But also this is met with resistance. So for example, if you're trying to manifest, love, if you're trying to manifest career, you're trying to manifest money, holding on to it every 3 seconds is actually blocking it from happening sooner, right? It's not that it won't happen, it's just getting delayed, basically. So what you want to do is, when you manifest, let it go to the universe, let it go to the divine, and be able to detach away from it, where you can focus on the things that you've currently got, rather than constantly focusing on the things you haven't got. Because in order for the manifestations to happen and progress, we need to give space to the universe to let it happen, right? We need to focus on the things that we've got with some, gratitude, and then naturally things will come together. So that's a really important thing that I just had to mention, okay? So second half of September, we've got this Mercury energy with the Mercury retrograde. So, by the way, Mercury is so powerful in September, A, because you had Virgo season, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and B, Mercury retrograde, and the shadow period pretty much took up like at least half of September. So the thing here is that ultimately, just be careful and be aware of people that are just not, not nice, not got the greatest energy. Many of you will come across people who are just really rude, and honestly, what I would say to you is just step back from them. They can trigger you to get angry. They can trigger you to say things that you wouldn't want to usually say, because they can be like that. Just step away from them, okay? Otherwise you end up getting more into a pickle, and it can frustrate you a lot more. And the other thing as well is that the Six of Swords really does go to show that emotionally you're trying to take yourself to a better place, because there's areas of your life that you haven't quite got completely figured out. So the last 2 weeks of September, make sure that if you're traveling, just check before you travel, because with Mercury retrograde, I do see that potentially there can be some delays that sort of keep you stuck where perhaps you don't want to be stuck. You know what I mean? So that's another thing to keep in mind. And with the Two of Pentacles, honestly, the second half of September, as I keep saying, just go with the flow, okay? Go with the flow, take care of yourself, keep your eyes peeled, double check things that you write or sign, or, if you take down somebody's number or you take down someone's address, like, just make sure that it is correct. Even if they, like, WhatsApp it to you, okay? Just make sure that it is correct, because there can be some Mercury issues here that sort of get in the way. Also, when you communicate with people around you, just be aware that they may be really heightened emotionally, and so they may take offense to like small things that perhaps you don't take offense to, and there can be misunderstandings. However, you can get through all of this with a strong spiritual practice. Because I actually mention this very often. Oh, wow, there you go. Okay, you've got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the most spiritual planet. It's also tied to Pisces, right? Pisces, intuition, gut. So 20 minutes of meditation, okay, can really help you to A, have better sleep, to have improved focus, and you will feel so much better, okay? Now this will help you significantly in the last 2 weeks. Why? Because the energies are so crazy, okay? The energies are very all over the place in the last 2 weeks of September. So you will feel so much better. You'll be able to deal with situations, problems, and challenges so much better if you take on board a strong spiritual practice. For those of you that already do that, you will see that things will be so much better than what I've mentioned here. Okay, and you'll be able to get through challenges and troubles a lot better, because remember that when you meditate, you also, over the course of time, not straight away though, so do keep that in mind, you'll activate your third eye. Your third eye chakra is so powerful because you can see things that otherwise you may not usually be able to see. You know, you maybe see it through meditations, or your gut and your instinct is so powerful that you're able to lead yourself away from certain issues, challenges, troubles that could be really negative and not fun, basically. Okay, so yeah, 9 of Wands here. It's interesting. Yeah, you see what I mean? By the way, I'm just going to take that card as well. So you've got 2 sevens. Oh, I thought I'd put them together, and then you've got the 5 of Wands, okay? It is a chaotic last 2 weeks, not gonna lie, but you will get through it, okay? So, when in doubt, simplify. When things get so chaotic, you're going to be super busy, by the way, I feel, with like work and like a bunch of things. And I think that many of you are just going to like be like, this is just too hectic, too stressful. I don't want to scare any of you and kind of make you feel like the last 2 weeks are hell on earth. Like, they really aren't to that degree, but you'll find that people are so agitated. So if you feel agitated, you feel upset, you feel so heightened emotionally where you're like, I just don't want to do this, you know, just feel, and also know that, you know, there's full moon energies. There's also like a ton of retrogrades which are going to come to a close. Well, they're going to go direct in October. And also everyone else around you is also feeling this, but probably 10 times worse, especially if you have a strong spiritual path underneath you. You will be able to deal with things, I think, a lot better. So definitely do keep that in mind, is that you know how you can sort of flex the situation a little bit. Flex it? No. Turn it, you know, a little bit. So that's, I think, very important, okay? It's not the end of the world, okay? And I thought I'd just mention that. Like, there you go. It really isn't. It's actually, it's a time for personal growth, right? I think that there's going to be communication here. You can be pretty satisfied with how you've handled certain situations. I think that's something you'll be really, really proud of. And then also with the 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot of reflection. You'll be thinking a lot, pondering a lot, contemplating things a lot, minding your own business. I think many of you will have a lot to think about in terms of law of attraction and your spiritual practices. You'll be quite intrigued by meditation. You'll be very intrigued by perhaps even watching tarot readings and things like that. You know, there's a lot of spiritual energies that I see sort of flowing around, in and around in terms of everything. And I think that that is definitely going to give you like a ton of really exciting energy. And I think that that is just something really significant that we are picking up on, which will definitely make you feel pretty good. So I think that that's really the biggest thing that, that we have. So I think that that is really, really significant. And that's the most important thing that we do have here, which is just really important. So I really hope that that does help and gives you tons of clarity and information. So that is pretty much what we do have. So I really hope that this gives you so much information and so much clarity and knowledge as well. So yeah, I really hope that this gives you loads of info, clarity, and yeah, the last 2 weeks. Put focus towards yourself, energy towards yourself. Try not to get so flustered, frustrated. You know, you got this. You really have. But I feel like, you know, Many of you may have regretted not watching this reading, ultimately because it does point us in, this sort of sense of, this is kind of reality, and some of you are moving towards better reality. I will say that as well, so it's a process. But yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website as well. And definitely do take care, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon.